Right, can we start with salawat, please? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Are you serious? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All right, so before we go into anything else, a few announcements. The fees table is near the ladies' entrance over there. We will finish this term after 12, so about 10 past 12, quarter past 12, maybe 20 past, because we've got 12 weeks in this term. For the first 6 weeks, Salah is still at 1 o'clock, in which case they will pray 2 rakat Salah with the teachers, just to get them used to the process. After 6 weeks, they will be praying Zohar and Asr. Many of you have called to ask why we're not moving it till 1 o'clock. We don't have the space at the moment. Upstairs is still closed. I don't know when it'll be done. So at the moment we've got limited space. On that basis also, we're not taking any more students. The registers are full. We've got waiting lists in every class, but we will not be taking any new students. We can't. There's literally no space. We're not doing any hybrid sessions, so no online sessions. I don't believe in them. And we've had this big debate with the teachers, but we've ended up to a stage where all of you are in. So every single parent, every single child is in. Please be considerate in the car parks, because we've got lots of cars now, and we don't have any volunteers outside. So when you park, just be considerate. Park in a nice sort of way, and wait if you have to wait for anything at all. That's basically what it's all about. There's one thing that I always say at the beginning of term, and I'll reiterate this. We've been doing this since, I think, 1991. Count the years, you should know. You know the math, right? So if I go back to what I've been saying is, very often, as parents, we feel that if we bring a child to workshop or madrasa, that child will come back knowing everything. They won't. The duty to teach the child religion or anything to do with it is ours as parents. What we do here is just facilitate. More than anything else, we get them to meet other Ahlul Baytis on the farsh of Imam Hussein, and it's absolutely phenomenal what we can do. So I'm going to go through some of the things that you will find on the website. Excuse me for a few minutes, but I need to go through this. So when your child finishes at the infant section, we hope they're able to recite Quran. Again, we only do 30 minutes here. You need to carry on at home. If you put your books away and they come back the next week with their Qurans, we can't teach them much. It's really, really difficult. So we hope that by year 2 they're able to recite Quran. They should know the names of the chapters of the Quran, at least recognize them and recite the short chapters in Salah, obviously. Know the names of the Ma'asumin, one aspect from their lives. Know the names of the Ulul Azam prophets, if not all the prophets. Basic beliefs, your kalima, some asma'ul husna. They should be able to do wudu, know a little bit about tahara, know the actions of Salah, be able to recite a 2 rakat Salah, and then some positive behavioral traits. We can't do that. We can only tell them what is right and wrong. We can't make them trustworthy or truthful or compassionate. That is what they will pick up from parents. They don't pick it up from us. And believe me, we can see it. As you go ahead from year 3 to 6, it's actually just building blocks. It's building up on the infant section. All this is on the website. I'm not going to go into it. But to me, that basics is right. If I see a child coming out of workshop, for example, I'd expect that child to be able to recite Salah, number 1. Number 2, I'd expect the child to have an overview of the Quran, and their Quran to be something that they actually want to learn a little bit more, curiosity more than anything else. Number 3, to be able to know the calendar. So Q calendar, as we call it, go through it, know the important dates, wafats, wiladats, know about the Masumin, know about the prophets. And generally, that's basically what we do here. We don't do more than that. We hope you will sort of build up on that, okay? So if you've got any questions, please let me know. I'm here. I don't go anywhere. Okay, what's the date today? Yes. Go on. Okay, what date of Rabiul Awwal? Okay, 6th, that's right. What was the time for Salah this morning? Are you serious? Just one person. None of you prayed on time. What was the time for Salah this morning? Yes. 5:06. Okay, what's the time for Zohar today? Yes. Okay, 12:59, 1:03. I'm good with that. What is the time for Maghrib? So if you were fasting, yes. 7:08. Okay, now the difficult question. What's the time for Asr? What's the time for Asr? Yes. 4:11. And what about Isha? Yes. Try. Can I tell you and then you can tell me? It's 8:25. Go on, tell me. 8:25. And why am I telling you this? If you're home, or even if you're not home, if you can manage to pray Fajr, Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, you should. In fact, if you look at the app, I think it's the Hujjat app for Salah times, it gives you all those times. It gives you Fajr, Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. And you should be able to pray this. Right, tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow night? Who's wafat? Oh, come on. Whose wafat is it tomorrow night? Yes. Imam Hassan al-Askari. And how much do we know about him? Hopefully we will learn a little bit more about him today with Q calendar. Yes. He's the father of the 12th Imam. That's a good one. Okay. So tomorrow is his wafat. Inshallah, we will learn a little bit more about it. So I'm not going to go into much else except the news, and then we'll go back to your classes, and I'll tell you exactly how the classes work. Okay. What's in the news? Yes. That's really awesome. Do you know who's making that sculpture? No? Okay, anybody else? Yes. What's in the news? Do you want to tell me? What? Pardon? You cry about Imam Hussein. That's really cute. That's good news too. What else? No football matches, no cricket, no tennis, no nothing. Yes. Manchester United lost. Oh. Am I supposed to say that's good news or bad news? Bad. Oh, okay. That's bad news. Anything else? That's it. No more news. Yes. Man United are playing Burnley today. And who do you think is going to win? Burnley. Okay. All right. I got some names here and some teachers. So when I call out your class and your teacher's name, I'm hoping you will go with your teachers or you will go to your classes. Preschool to year 2 are in the annex. So moms and dads, if your children are in preschool, that means they're new, they've just come in, and you're with Zaida and their team. I'm not going to call out the names. Please, could you get up and go? So this will be sort of 3:30, 4-ish, just before school starts. Just take your children and go to the annex. Reception, that's with Fatim Ladek and Samia. So these are, if you're in school in reception class, please could you get up and go to the annex? Please let the little ones go. If you're in year 1, Abrar is here, I actually saw her, she's at the back there. So if you're in year 1, please go to the annex. And if you're in year 2, please go to the annex. Can we have a salawat? Allahumma salli ala. All right, so that's infants. Can you get... All right, so that's preschool to infants. Year 3, now you will be going with Sabrina into the ladies' hall. The tables and chairs have been laid out for you. So year 3 girls, can you stand up, please? Year 3. Year 4 girls, you're going to go with Shabniz. Shabniz is right here. So year 4, can you stand up and you go with Shabniz? Your classes are laid out as well. Year 5, you're going to go with Zainab Andani. Zainab is over there as well. Can you please go? Year 5, can you please go to the ladies' hall? Year 6 girls, you're going to go with Amina. Year 6, can you please go into the ladies' hall? Year 7, you're going to go with Sajida. Maybe you will go with Zinat. And year 8 and 9, you will go with Yasmin. Yasmin standing at the door somewhere. Can you please go to the ladies' hall? Is there any girls from year 10 and 11? If you're from year 10 and year 11, just come and sit here for the time being, okay? And I'll talk to you in a minute. So year 10 and 11, just come here and we'll take it from there. Right, the boys, you're all staying here. Fardeen, have you got this? All right, so Fardeen will sort you all out. Year 3 onwards, you will be here and he will sort you out. Can I have a salawat, please? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil faraj.